to Kentico Kontent. Kentico Kontent is an enterprise headless content management system. It is a SaaS solution, so accessible from your Windows browser on any device. And the first thing I'm going to do is give it my corporate credentials. So in this case here, my username is just my email address. We use single sign-on. In this case here, it's going to use my Active Directory. So the same thing that I would use to authenticate to get into Outlook or Microsoft Teams, for example. As I come into the Kentico Kontent application, it will take me to the last project that I was working on. In this case here, we're working on the Hasbro site. If I go to the home section of the Kentico Kontent application, I can see straight away content which I've recently worked on, perhaps looking at stuff which has been assigned to me, so stuff that has been set by my colleagues, or any tasks that have been set. So I can see I've got a task to update some brand messaging. I can also see how my content is performing, so stuff which is on track, anything which is delayed. I can click on any aspect, so perhaps the numbers, the coloured bar, or even just the titles. If I click on these, it'll show me all my delayed content, and I can just go straight into those pieces of content as and when required. Likewise, I might want to have a look at my content in the context of an editorial calendar. So I can see from the legend, stuff which has been published, scheduled and delayed. We can navigate through the different months. We can look at it in an agenda view, or we can look at it in a calendar view. In any of these views, I can just hover over the element and start to see who's been contributing, what workflow step it was in, when it was last updated, and even just go through to actually open up that piece of content. The content within Kentico Kontent can be served across any channel. By that, we mean it can go across websites, mobile application, print, publishing. In this instance here, we're going to have a look at the website for Hasbro. I can navigate around just as I would as a member of the public. So perhaps I want to go into the brand section. I might want to go through the left-hand navigation, go into the Star Wars section, or even go into a product. I can navigate through, start to see all the different images relating to a product. I can see all the calls to action, even related products, for example. The site works equally across multiple languages. So if I want to have a look at the same content in Spanish, I can just do that through the user interface. As we're working on this particular project, it may well be that we want to do some changes. So in this instance here, we're looking at the preview. All I need to do is to make some changes, is just to click on the editable regions. What this is going to do is to highlight the sections of the site which I'm able to edit, and the blue pencils will appear. So I want to go to the carousel and or the slider, and what I want to be able to do is to update this slider here for the Mandalorian child. We can see there's a call to action called "This is the way." I want to change this. So what I can do is I'll just click on this, and what it will do is take me straight through to the CTA and even put the cursor in the correct place. So instead of "This is the way," perhaps I just want to call it "Feel the Force" or "Feel the Force." As you'll notice, the system automatically saves. And in order to be able to preview this, all I need to do is to click on refresh the preview. Now we can see that call to action being updated. What I also notice if I move the editor around is that this background image isn't really that great. So if I want to do some changes to that, I can just click on this. Again, it will navigate or scroll directly to the element. But I'm not really sure what to put in here. So what I can do is I can add a comment, and I can call out one of my colleagues. In this case, I'll just call out myself and just say, can you select a better image, please? So all this will do is send a message through to the person to be able to update the image. We can imagine that they come along and do this. So all they would do is remove the current asset. It says that we do need to have exactly one image within here, and so I just select this from the asset library. We can have different folder structures. So in this case here, I want to go to the brands, and actually we're working here on Star Wars, and I can scroll through and go through to the different background images. So you can see the one that we had, but actually this one here might be a better image for us to utilize. So I'll just select that, click insert. Now to be able to have a look at that in action, all I will do is just click refresh the preview, and now we can see that background image which has been updated. So that's all looking great. As we're going down, it could well be that Star Wars is about to launch a new film, and we might want to change the order of our brands. So we can see at the bottom here, we've got Hasbro Gaming, we've got Star Wars, we've got Disney Princess, but we might want to change these around. So all I would do is to say that instead of having Star Wars as a second item, which we can see here on the right hand side, so it goes Hasbro, Star Wars, Marvel, we want it to be first. All I will do is pick, drag, drop, move it higher up, click on refresh preview, and now straight away I can see that. If I want to get rid of all the furniture, I can close down the editor, turn off the editable regions, and now I have my site as it would look like for a member of the public. This is looking at one brand. If we want to work on different projects, different brands, I can navigate very quickly to look at Adidas. And this instance here, I can go in and have a look at the Adidas site, Adidas branding, Adidas products. So again, with its different workflow, different users, and really great way for organizations that have multiple storefronts, multiple brands, to be able to manage their content all from within one place. We hope you've enjoyed the demo. If you'd like to find out more, please navigate to our website, www.kontent.ai.